Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in our Let's Play series. And today we are here in the Vault project because there is a lot of things I need to show. I did a lot of progress in the Vault. Let's enter here. Let me drink a potion here. So yeah, this will be the first room when you start the game. And yeah, it's a room inspired by the Tetris game, but also you can notice there is a lot of one by one holes here because the first thing I learned about Vault Hunters when I was watching Jamie their play is that you always fall in one by ones. So yeah, this is the idea of this room, that if you fall in a one by one, you have to go back to the start here. It's quite easy to not fall in one by one. You can just walk between two blocks here, and yeah, it's pretty easy. But if you do fall, you can at least say, "Oh, I intentionally fall, so I could open this barrel." And there is another barrel here that you can access from the top two. And on the last layer here, there's also two more barrels. And I didn't do the headstone for these barrels yet because I decided it's better to first build all the rooms and then go through all the rooms and do the headstone. One headstone part I already did is the altar chests that I showed the one last episode. Later I will show again because I made the headstone a little bit easier, I think. So another room we have here is this room that is inspired by the 420 by 420 perimeter we have in the nether. And I will bring a blazing, put the blaze there. I hope the blaze doesn't shoot the wall and put this room on fire. I think this is enough to protect that. I hope. That's why I placed it so up high there to represent the blaze farm. And yeah, if you know why I use the magenta glass here, it's because you were there when we were flossing. Leave a comment if you know why this is magenta glass here. Yeah, the basalt is to represent the flossed bedrock. And then this other room here is to represent the creeper farm perimeter. That is a circle with black concrete walls. And the farm is underneath the blackstone slabs. And I tried to build the swamp there. It's not very precise because I didn't have too much room there, but I think it looks fine. And then here we have another room that's also, or another perimeter that we have in the world, that is the guest farm perimeter. And I will try to bring a guest, place a guest over there. And yeah, the guest farm perimeter was a perimeter we did for a shared string. And here is the name of the people that donated it for the shared string. Or actually, it was a shared week because it took a whole week to mine this perimeter. And next here we have that room to spawn the wither that I showed a few episodes ago. And then we have some other rooms here. So this room here is very simple. It's just a pinky room with the cherry leaves and cherry wood. And next here we have a room that's like simulating a sky and a cherry forest with a lot of these pinky leaves on the floor. This one is uh, the puzzle room, right? That we did a few episodes ago too. And then this connects to this room that is also inspired by a perimeter we made, the red room from Twin Peaks. So yeah, this is a perimeter we have. And down here we have this spawner that also has the headstone here for uh, the altar chest. So you need to kill 11 zombies or 11 mobs, and it will drop you a disk. And then this connects to this room here that has it's a desert theme room. And some of the rooms I still didn't do the headstone, the barrels. This one I did. Uh, this one has barrels, as you can see. There's also some barrels down here. But some of the rooms I didn't do because I decided it was easier to just build all the rooms and then later I would go and place the barrels and do the headstone stuff we need to do. This room here is inspired by another fortress, and there is a Soul Sand Valley here too. And here's another one of those altar chests. And the spawner is here. Some of the altar chests I did it right below the spawner, and some I did it close to it. And the reason is because there is areas that is there is too many spawners together, and if I did the every single altar chest under the spawner, there would be places that you could kill a mob and count for both spawners because the calibrated scope that is under here would be like close enough that you could activate two calibrated scopes at the same time. And yeah, this is one case because there is another spawner down here inside this other room here, and it's another skeleton spawner, so that's why I decided to make this fortress in the Soul Sand Valley, because that's one place that we get skeletons. And then there is a lot of exits from this room. That's where we came from, the desert. And this here connects to the library that we did last episode. And I did change one thing here, is I added this fence. So when you have the beacon, the jump boost beacon skill, you can easily get here and trade with this villager that will be part of the villager scavenge vault. So yeah, that's one thing I changed. And on this nether room that I just showed, also there is a lot of places that is helpful to have a jump boost. For example, if you have a jump boost, you can go back to this room here. If you don't have it, it's kind of harder to go. If you have jump boost, you can go from down here to up here. Oh, I need another potion. And also, if you are down here and you don't have jump boost, the only way to get back there, notice there is no exits here. So if you are down here, you have to go inside and go through the stairs here, go back there or there. But if you do have a jump boost here, you can easily jump over here, 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 and then you are back here. I don't know if this is faster or not, but yeah. And you can also jump a boost over here. But yeah, you can see that there is still a lot of places that we didn't build anything, a lot of rooms. But there is, I think, one more room that I built, which is going this way here through the library, passing this spawner here, and the ancient city room. Get in here. We have another room inspired by a perimeter, that is the Froglight perimeter, as you can see. And I brought some frogs here just for decoration. And there is actually another room that is inspired by the Wither Skeleton Farm perimeter that we finished very recently. So yeah, it's like a miniature version of that. And I will try to bring a Wither. There is a rose there. I will try to bring a Wither skeleton to place there, but it's like it's It's gonna be inside glass. You can't kill it, or it also can't kill you. Okay, so now is the part where I explain headstone. So I know everyone will turn off the video. Thank you for watching. Okay, let's go to the headstone. As you can see, I have connected a lot of these lines here. So the gray line here is the line that is on when the game started. Right now we are technically playing the game, although it's already been more than 5 minutes and we already lost. Oh my god, this Enderman. Yeah, I will address something about the Enderman later. So yeah, as I was saying, the gray line is when the game starts. This line will be used for the barrels to start the loot tables on the barrels, whatever it's called, but also to lock these hoppers here. As you can see, it's locked. Why did this activate it? Oh, I think I might have some toll things there in the pink line. So the pink line is the, yeah, I totally have 6 toll things there, right? Yeah. So the pink line is the skill that for each totem you place there up to 9, it will reduce one less mob to kill to open the chest here. So you can see we have in total 11. And if you upgrade all the way to level 9, it means we only gonna have 2 mobs left here. So all you need to do is kill 2 mobs and it will drop a disc here. Let me try to show you the headstone. So like I said, the gray line is to lock the hopper here. And yeah, I have a composter to reduce lag, but I don't know if it makes too much of a difference. And yeah, the hoppers get locked, and when the game starts, you click as many totems as you have in that skill, the divine skill, and pretty much send like in this case we have 6 skill points there, so we got 6 of the headstone dust to this. So it's like we already killed these 6 mobs, or we have to kill 6 less, and then every time you kill one it will reduce here. But also there is other noises because this works in frequencies, and the frequency 15 is for killing mobs, but also for explosions, for example. So when a firework explodes, did it not work? Oh, because this wall here. Yeah, there you go. See, fireworks exploding also activate this. Yeah, it's not gonna be a problem because we're not gonna play with a light through the game. It's gonna be no fireworks, and there's gonna be no TNT, no explosions, so it should be fine. Okay, so now this last one, you activated this, that drops a disc. Yeah, so that's the idea. And as you can see, I did fill this up with discs already, all the chests with discs. I have a farm that farm these discs, so and it's a little bit slow, but it's not that slow. It's like one shulker box of discs every 5 minutes, I think it was. No, it's one shulker box every minute, I think. Yeah, because it's just one skeleton shooting creepers, but it's fine. I know I could use the trick with the skeleton shooting the TNT, but I didn't want to change the farm. It wasn't that much. Yeah, so that's why we had that dirt block there, because I had to turn off the mob switch um, to use the creeper farm, of course. And also I used my raid farm. It's not one of those crazy raid farms. It's It's just a regular one to get the totems that are the skill points. And yeah, this one was a little bit slower. It takes about it takes one raid to get 8 totems, and each raid is about like 7-8 minutes. So it was a little bit slow. I got like 4 shulkers, 4 or 5 shulkers. So yeah, it took like 2 hours, but it's fine. Yeah, so that's what happened. That's why we had the dirt block there, because I went back here with without the mob switch, and the Enderman started collecting dirt and placing somewhere else. Yeah, that's why I will always play this game with the mob switch on, because you can see that in some places I did like place the buttons here because this is a slime chunk. I marked the slime chunks with green frog lights. So yeah, this is also a problem because I did place buttons here, but there are some places that maybe still could spawn slimes, and the big problem is near the spawners, because we need the spawner rooms to be dark. Look at this. Now that I don't have the night vision, you can see this is dark. If I will remove uh, these lights here that are not part of the altar chassis thing here. These I will remove later. And you can see this room needs to be dark because otherwise the mobs don't spawn from the spawner. But we don't want other mobs spawn here, just the ones from the spawner. So that's why I'm using slabs, stairs, buttons. Yeah, and it's a little bit tricky because it could happen that I forget to place a button, for example, and we come here during the game. If the mob switch is not on, a creeper spawns, and if a creeper explodes the spawner, yeah, there is not much I can do. I guess I could go back in a backup. I always make it backups daily, so I would lose it at worst 1 day of work if that happens. But yeah, unfortunately, that's a problem. Which also, there is one thing I was looking at the new chambers. What's called the trial chambers. They have a different spawners that are harder to break with a pickaxe. I don't know about creepers, but it's interesting. I think depending on how long it takes to finish this vault and how long it takes for the update to get, maybe after we complete all the goals on this vault here, like upgrade all the skills and get all the templates, become the vault champion, maybe we can do another vault in a trial chamber. Yeah, but that's a project for a few years in the future. I think that's it. Let's complete the vault here. Kind of fake. And yeah, as you can see, I also placed discs here. So whenever you complete a vault, you also get a disc uh, in each vault, which means that when you have like all the upgrades and stuff, you might want to do like a vault that you have to do a cake and also fight a wither and also find the loaded stones, and maybe even do a complete vault with all the 4 types of vault, and then you get more discs. And as you can see here, I placed a whole bunch of discs here to fill the droppers there when you complete the vault. So yeah, now I'm very hopeful that I will be able to finish this. Like I said, there is still a lot of empty space here, a lot of rooms that we have to make, and I have about 4 weeks more to finish this, because the last week of the year I will dedicate to record and edit the world tour. So I think we can finish. I didn't count how many of these altar chests I did. I think it's about 20 or so. Uh, so yeah, there is a possibility that it gets too easy to get discs. Um, but I think it's not gonna be uh, that easy because you only have 5 minutes to play the vault, so you probably won't be able to get through all the stuff, you know. So yeah, we will see, I guess. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys liked this episode, and I see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, I fell in a one by one. I have to confess one thing that's a little bit embarrassing. I laid down the Tetris pieces here to make it easier to build this room, and I just realized that all the Tetris pieces have four cubes or four pixels, whatever you call, and they have all the combinations possible if you rotate them, of course, that you can do with the four pieces that are still connected, still have at least one face connected. And that's embarrassing because it's like the first time I noticed that. And I have played the Tetris a few times, more than a few times. So yeah, a little bit embarrassing. Not as embarrassing as falling in a one by one, but very embarrassing.